Okay, this is my grocery haul for this week on how I spent $20. I spent $19.78. I'm going to give you quick the price and where I got the item from, and then I'm just going to go over what I'm going to make from them in next week's video. So I went to Walmart, Aldi, and a local grocery store. When I went to Walmart, I could not find any French bread, so at the local grocery store I had to buy it for $2.99. Elbow macaroni, I still had part of a box of that left from another haul, so I'm going to go ahead and use that for this haul, so the price won't be figured in. Johnsonville sausages, they were $2.99 at a local grocery store. We couldn't find any Jimmy Dean for under $7 at the local grocery store or Walmart, so we're going to go ahead and use these sausages, the cheapest that we could find, whether it was by link or by roll. This was the cheapest on special this week locally. Butter was on special locally, $1.79 for 4 sticks. I wanted 2, but Walmart did not have 2. Went to Aldi for the mild cheddar, $2.19. Walmart for the half and half, $1.68. The onion was 99 cents at Aldi. The Brussels sprouts, just a little over a half a pound, came to $2. Some poultry seasoning, if you have it, then this would be, you could take that out of the $20. If you don't have it like me, $1.79 locally. Nutmeg, if you have it, great. Otherwise, and it's actually something that's extra, so it isn't necessary for anything that I'm going to cook, but we like some nutmeg on Brussels sprouts. 99 cents Target. Oranges were each 69 cents locally, and the cranberries were 99 cents at Aldi. I believe that covers everything that I bought, or everything I have on my list here. So there's 4 sides that are sitting here in the freezer. How I learned to make these sides were leaving home at 17 and being on my own basically till I got married at 30. From 17 until 30, I was always invited to a lot of friends' homes. I worked in healthcare for many years, hardly made any money at all. I think the most that I made in healthcare was when I finally was a manager, sometime in my mid to late 30s. I think I went up to $7.25. Otherwise, I always made anywhere from $3 to $5, $5.50 in healthcare. Yes, those are the wages for people working in group homes, CVRFs, nursing homes, and I also worked in a mental institution, so you didn't get paid very much. And so I was single for all those years, and so I didn't have somebody helping with expenses, and obviously, except for a couple of years living with my sister, I didn't have anyone else to cook a turkey for. So I would go home or go to friends, and I would do all of their Thanksgiving cooking for them. If they were doing it that year, I would bring sides, and obviously with little money that I made, and I had all of those other expenses to pay on my own, I usually could only afford to bring one dish. The first dish I started bringing was homemade cranberry sauce, and that was a big hit with everybody. So you cook the cranberries down with some sugar, squeeze a little bit of orange juice in it, a little bit of orange peel to keep the cranberries nice and bright and light, and it gives kind of a sweet and a sour taste. It's delicious. This will last my husband and I for Thanksgiving with guests and for our Christmas holiday season. I'll probably even have a jar left for the following Easter. So happy with that. If you have the sugar, great in the household. Otherwise, if you don't, maybe leave out the nutmeg or something like that, or leave out one of the oranges and go out and buy some sugar. It was $1.49 at Walmart. So otherwise, most people, if I was to say, here's $20 and go buy 2 or 3 sides from Walmart or from a local grocery store, from Aldi and that, you might have to forgo something here or get a different ingredient or a smaller size of the ingredient in order to afford that cup of sugar. But I have it here at home, so everything's going to work out. The other side is homemade mac and cheese, and so you need half and half. You need a block of cheese, you need some butter, and you need the elbow macaroni and salt and pepper. That's it for all that I do. Towards the end, I will crumble a little bit of breadcrumbs on the top, dribble a little bit of butter. The breadcrumbs turn crunchy on top of the mac and cheese. You take the foil off at the end so the mac and cheese can brown a little bit, and it's delicious. Very tasty. I'm going to make a small, we usually don't have it at Thanksgiving, but I'm going to make a small baking dish full of it because I bought the ingredients and I'm going to eat it. We've got roasted Brussels sprouts. You just take a cookie sheet, line it with some foil, spray it. You can use olive oil, but as you can see, there's no olive oil in this haul, and I don't have any in my home. I am going to melt a little bit of butter, drizzle it right over the top of these beautiful Brussels sprouts. I'm going to shake on some of this nutmeg, and I'm going to roast them in the oven. I'm going to have roasted Brussels sprouts. That's also a Thanksgiving side. And last but not least, I'm going to make some homemade stuffing. Mine is not fancy whatsoever. I take a little bit of butter in a saucepan. I chunk up some of these sausage links, grind it up kind of in the saucepan with some onion, salt and pepper, and I add the poultry seasoning. So it depends on how much you make. You might use all these sausages. You might use half of them. I'm going to use 3 or 4 of them. In another saucepan, I'm going to leave the bread out overnight or maybe even for 2 days. I'm going to get it kind of crunchy in that, like little croutons or whatever. I'm going to put it in a saucepan with some butter, add a little bit more of the poultry seasoning, stir it around, put it in a greased baking dish, and then I'm going to pour the sausage and onion and butter and poultry seasoning mixture over the top of it, stir it around, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, and we're going to have homemade sausage stuffing. So those are 4 sides. I have all the ingredients sitting here. I bought everything at a grocery store, Walmart or Aldi, or local. The elbow macaronis were left over from another haul, and here you are. 4 sides, rustic cooking. That's basically the only cooking I know how to do. Very affordable. You can cook these sides for yourself for a special dinner. Cook one or all of these sides to bring to family or friends for a dinner, whatever. However it works out. You can make it during November or during December, or even wait until the spring if you celebrate Easter. So that's my haul. That's how I spent $20 this week. I hope you like this video. If you like videos like that, like I've been making with how I spent $20, please hit the subscribe button to see more. Next week, I'm going to show you the sides that I'm going to make from these ingredients. Take care and be well, and I'll see you then.